Hey YouTube, this is Amber, and today is Saturday, August 21st, 2010. It is day 25 post-op for me. This isn't my regular weekly weigh-in video. I've just been thinking about some things that I wanted to talk about, and that's about exercise and my history, my weight history, and weight loss history. So I haven't discussed that yet. Um, Yesterday I was able to walk 30 minutes. So that was about a mile. And today I went to the gym and worked out on the elliptical. My doctor prefers me not to start using the elliptical or do aerobics until 6 weeks post op, but I'm just gauging how I feel, and I don't go fast on the elliptical. I go at a slow to moderate pace. So and I know my body's limitations. At the moment that I started to feel anything wrong, I would have stopped. But it wasn't even 12 until 12 minutes until my workout that I even, remembered I have a lap band inside of my stomach, or inside of my body on my stomach. So I the workout was fine, just like I was able to do it before surgery. So I did a 65 minutes on the elliptical, went for 3.71 miles, and I burned 645 calories. And I plan to do that tomorrow and Monday. Tuesday is when class starts back up for me. I'm taking Adobe Flash and the second semester of Dreamweaver, because I'm trying to get into the graphic design field, which I did have an interview yesterday for a graphic design and production company. They do commercials for a lot of top businesses. So, and they needed someone that knows Photoshop and Illustrator, which is me. So this job is right up my alley, and I would please pray for me. I hope they give me a call back and hire me, because I would really like to get working in my field, because it's more interesting to me, and I would love to love what I do every day as opposed to now. Um, so I won't be able to work out on Tuesday because of school in the evening, and I won't be able to do my weekly video until Wednesday. So I also wanted to talk about my history as far as my weight. I was not an obese child. I was on the skinny side for most of my childhood. In third grade, my mom had me in modeling. I modeled for J.C. Penney and Family Dollar, and I did a few other apparel companies. I modeled for their catalogs. And I think in third grade was the first time that I started paying attention to my weight. I was anywhere between 70 and 80 pounds. And, I was just comparing myself to the other child models. And, I noticed I was a little bit bigger, probably about 5 to 10 pounds bigger than them. I did start exercising at an early age because I wanted to get that 5 to 10 pounds off. Um, but one day I was running. This was the summer before fourth grade, and I fell and I broke my little toe. And so this was in 1993, and so they had the old school cast, and my cast went all the way up to my knee. So that whole summer I couldn't do any exercise. So I put on the most weight that summer. When I went back to school in fourth grade, I was anywhere between 105 and 115 pounds. And on top of that, I've battled asthma all through my childhood. I was hospitalized 3 times between middle school and high school for asthma related issues, um, and getting infections in my lungs and stuff like that. So exercise was limited for me, and I've always had to have my inhaler close by. Um, as I've gotten older, like I would say about 18, I haven't had any problems with my asthma, and I rarely have to use my inhaler anymore. So I wish it was like that growing up because I would have been more active. In seventh grade, I weighed myself. I was in the neighborhood of 163 pounds. And that's when I went on my first like crash diet, basically starving myself, only eating yogurt and drinking water, and working out on. My mom had a stationary bike and a treadmill in one of the rooms, so I would go in there during the summer and work out anywhere between an hour, 2 hours a day. And so I got down to 145 pounds by eighth grade. And I maintained that weight for my eighth grade year. I was very obsessed with weight. I would skip lunch and go to the library because I didn't even want to, be around food. They had a lunchtime chess club. I didn't know anything about chess, but I would rather be anywhere but the cafeteria. So I signed up for that. Instead of eating lunch, I went to the chess club. And so I maintained my weight. In high school, ninth grade, I was about 150 pounds. And by the way, I'm probably going to have to make two videos because it's probably going to run over time. Ninth grade, I was 150 pounds. I was in the marching band, and the marching band is extreme. And in Texas, we had several ozone alert days, temperatures 100 plus degrees. I ended up getting an infection in my lungs and was hospitalized for the first 2 weeks of high school. So after I got back, limited activity. So between ninth grade and 11th grade, I was between 155 and 170. I quit band my senior year to focus on applying for college. And I knew the band schedule was just too hectic to, do research college, do applications and all of that. So my weight was anywhere between 170 and 180. Plus, on top of that, I got my first car my senior year. So that means more access to getting fast food and stuff anytime I wanted to. And so the summer before I started college, everybody wants to have a fresh start. So I did another crash diet, barely eating, working out, running at the park almost every day. And I got down to 165 pounds to start my freshman year in college. And everyone's heard of the freshman 15. Well, mine's was more like the freshman 41 because I gained 41 pounds my freshman year. And I got up to, by the end of my freshman year, I was up to 206. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here and continue on the second video.